Alright, and we're back with our Pentiment adventure. Last time, we got some work done, did a little more exploration of the Abbey at a different time of day, ate a nice meal, learned a bit more about the inhabitants of our Abbey here, and got into a bit of an argument, while also pursuing a mystery. Now, we have not too much to do at the moment. Let's see. There it is. We check our journal. A few more pages. Nons, hour 13. Lorenz invited me to eat at the abbot's table. I'm not sure I'm welcome, but I can't refuse the invitation. I should wash up at the lavatorium in the cloister, and then join the brothers in the refectory. So, we have another opportunity here. We're ingratiating ourselves with Baron Lorenz, and as a reminder, let's kind of familiarize ourselves with Lorenz right quick, get our players on the scene. Let's see. It's the Rothvogel. Where is he? I'm pretty sure I actually passed him. Rothvogel. There he is, Lorenz Rothvogel. The Baron of Rothvogel from near Worms, patron of Kearsarge Abbey, a lover of books and art. Let's see. Additionally, let's also remind ourselves of who the current abbot is. That's probably going... Oh, well, Prior Ferenc is another person to remember right now. Prior Ferenc of Pex, originally from Hungary. Ferenc is the prior of Kearsarge Abbey and is responsible for running the scriptorium. Known for his interest in esoteric books. We had a bit of an altercation with him. And there's our abbot, Father Gerno of Munich, abbot of Kearsarge Abbey. Father Gerno replaced a former highly beloved abbot, Father Matthias. Gerno is known in the abbey as a disciplinarian, and in the town as a harsh landlord. He is struggling to fund the abbey, as the scriptorium no longer generates much money. So there's a bit of conflict there. He's not very popular, but he is doing what he can to keep the abbey afloat, as not making much money anymore. Keeping all this in mind, it seems we have a bit of an important dinner to take part in, or rather a supper. Bit of rain is falling. Can we still enter the prior's house? Is there any more to learn in here? No? Alright, then we'll just keep that strange mystery in mind. See if we can take a look at the tombstone again. Yep. Nothing of note to note here. Hikayosit frater Gerhardesti onapons. Hikayosit, here lies. Okay. Well, we need to go to the courtyard. I should have checked the map, but whatever, it's fine. Oh, yeah, that's probably about where we're wanting to go. So, love the atmosphere right now. What a sound. What a sound. Oh, let's see. So, dormitory exits out there. So, we probably, cloister's probably where we'll exit out to. Which will take us to the courtyard. And lavatorium. Well, how pleasant. Alright. Hey, it's our old pal.
Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper. Oh, these circumstances are unusual, to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you. None of the brothers will. But it would be good to have you with us.
That's a shame. I always enjoy our talks.
Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the abbot's table. You can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter.
I I think we can be more honest in ourselves with our good pal Piero. We've bonded with him strongly over time. He's a bit of a mentor, tutor, master, and father to us. Though this seems a little too much. Maybe... yeah, let's just express our concerns. I hope I don't make a fool of myself. These men are far above my station. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair, it's humiliating.
Oh, no, my son. There is no need to worry about me or my pride. And we all need a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on this earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you in your work. And when you leave all of us at Kearsarge Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lorenz, the Bear Northogle, to help you in your career.
There's nothing wrong with your style. It's not old just because a nobleman said so.
Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all, things change. The future will write over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside.
You know, I just realized the the particular way his artistically depicted makes it look like his robe is covered in bird shit. Must be real comfortable having a cloak of pigeon faces. Alright, so we have the large garden there, but let's go ahead and enter the refectory. I'm sure this will be an interesting time. Best be on our best behavior. Look at everyone gathered. Oh, it's me again, yes, Lorenz, back at the kitchen at the Grand Abbott's table. Andreas, glad you can join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Gano, Father Thomas, Prior Frank.
And Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God."
Oh, the Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful. Hey, what do you know?
Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by my Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it."
Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? I will answer, but I will avoid doing too much talking, so let's just shake our head. It's a yes or no question, we don't need to be too vocal about it.
"I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven." Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah.
Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father Gano. Have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that He has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. Oh, that got him. Look at Jesus. Oh my God. Got an all mean muggy. That guy over there. It's just old big beathead over there is with his mutton chops is just aghast. Doesn't even know. But my man, I forget his name, but old ginger bald head dude bro guy does not care. My lord, it is the meal to your liking. I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. The quail? My god. Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've ever seen before. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church's sale of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine, fine. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Oh boy. He's really put me in a difficult position. Why not join in a debate? It may bring truth. It may bring everyone closer to understanding truth. I need to be quiet. I don't know what else to do. Or...
Oi, the hell with the Abbot. If he can't handle a little criticism, he didn't fit to sit at your fancy table.
Tricky. Oh man, everyone is mean mugging. They do not like this. Oh man, should I get involved? Oh. Okay. So, playing up the character we've established thus far as Andreas is an outsider. But is he a provocateur? I don't think we've done too much by way of provocation. But we're kind of at an impasse. This Lorenz fellow is highly influential. He's taken an interest in Andreas in particular, and he's even potentially commissioning us. He's our path to the future. He could also be our bar to the future, preventing, well, anything from moving forward. Though, simultaneously, as things happen right now, Oh, well, I guess I picked what. Lorenz won't like it, but this is the Abbot's table after all. It is the Abbot's table, and we work here, and he's already kind of pissed at us, particularly the Prior. Although, the Prior was a real dick earlier. I think that might stoke my own scholastic. We are Andreas the Scholar! We're a bookworm! Of course we are! Yes! Alright, that's it. I'm landed on it. We are conflicted, and we'll exit if possible, or we'll at least remain cordial. But why not? Where should we start? A debate! Excellent. Why not start with the 95 Theses? Enough! Or rather, maybe more Enough! Andreas! You should know better. Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any other brother. Other brother? Is that clear? I suppose, Father. It is your abbey. But you're taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You would better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate change to the early church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous. Outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds. And I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historiae Tassiae. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome. Fathers, brothers, Andreas, good night. Why, Andreas? Why did you engage him? I expect better of you. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. That was awkward.
Don't worry about Father Garano and the Baron. I'm sure we'll be all fine by morning. I hope Father Abbott can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself.
That seems unlikely.
It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake.
Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas?
That is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son. It's probably about time I washed off all this pigeon shit off my cloak. God, it's crusting! Oh!
Complete sleep. An awkward supper. I should get some sleep. Nightfall. Kearsarge. Well, that was awkward. Let's see. Few more pages. Vespers, hour 18. Yep, we missed dinner with the Druckers. Unfortunate. Supper ended badly. An argument erupted between the Baron and the Abbot. Hopefully it will all get worked out in the morning. I should head back to my room at the Gertners and get some sleep. Yeah, that'd probably be pleasant. There's still a lamp burning in the guest house. Lorenz must still be awake. Wonder how he's doing. And what was he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. Poor night for stargazing. I should get back to the Gertners. Let's see if we can peek in on Lorenz. Nope, it's locked. Yeah, alright. Well, I guess we'll start making our way back. Let's see, checking the map. Oh, we can start heading back into Tassing. Got a bit of a walk ahead of us. But we get to enjoy a nice meadow. Whoa, look at that. Huh. A ghost! Oh, look at this guy. Till. Are you alright, Master Mailer? I believe that I may have just seen the physical manifestation of a spirit. A ghost? Yes. It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Man, you're also covered in pigeon shit. It's not my fault. It's actually a sheep shit. Have you ever seen one? Usually around the ruins. Who knows how many restless Romans lie beneath those stones. Huh. Well, I think I found Johann's lost sheep. I'm gonna head home. Johann, it's not Johann. Take care, Master Mailer. I will. Thank you, too. What a curious guy. Till. Tillman Till Kritzer, farmer and voracious reader, fond of the Roman legends about Tassing's past. Quite a guy. We've got some stuff we can interact with. The figures in the shrine to St. Christopher are quite nice. St. Christopher. One of the 14 holy helpers, St. Christopher is invoked as protection against the plague and to safeguard travelers. He is often pictured as a large man with a staff carrying the child Jesus on his back across a swollen river. What do we have here? Irises. Beautiful. Forests and butterflies. Snowdrops, one of the only flowers that can bloom this early in spring at this altitude. You can head to the mill. Cool. There's some Roman ruins over there. What a curious mill. The wind turns the sails, and that powers the grinding stone. A doggy? Stop! To the thin dogger. You're a good pal there, Stob. Good lad. Glass windows. They must have cost a fortune. So there's the church and Druckers, our farm. Up to the Roman ruin. Oh, look at this. The child's drawings. I wonder who the artist is. It's pretty clean. Pretty funny. Oh man, these I think these what are they based on? I don't remember what they're based on. They're like ancient preserved child's drawings from like the Viking era or something. Damn, can't remember, but they're really funny and kind of endearing. Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. We're really back on our adventurer grind, huh? I haven't really checked out the exterior very much. A shrine to St. Moritz. The statue looks ancient. Ah, Columbine. It looks like it's coming in early. Well, let me make sure I actually have St. Moritz as an entry. I'm pretty sure I do. St. Moritz. Yep, the patron saint of Tassing. So, lead this way also leads to the church and Druckers. Let's see if we can go into the forest. Cool. Fireflies. Funny owl. Funny bunny. Smoky's home. Most of this felling is for the Abbey's renovations and firewood. The town can only gather sticks. Smoky's home. Well, it certainly is smoky over here, huh? Doesn't look like anybody's around, though. Oh, smoky. The Shrine of St. Satia. Oh, this place is rather beautiful, isn't it? Ooh. A carving of St. Satia. It looks quite old. Cool. Take another look at it. It's got like what looks to be a bow, cornucopia full of all sorts of herbs and leaves. She's very, depicted very much like Athena, Demeter, very Greek goddess-esque. Looks like the moon's cast behind her. Stag below, yeah. Very Athena, Artemis, and Demeter coded. The waterfall. Wow. Isn't this place just idyllic? Rotten and full of bugs. No wonder Otto wasn't split it up. And also, yeah, I was like that. We had lunch with him. Ate some nuts and cheese and bread. The waterfall must flow down from the snowmelt in the mountains above the abbey. Sure looks like it. The soil in these woods is rich and moist. It would be an excellent place to forage for mushrooms once I have some free time. Cool. An old salt mine. Oh. Tassing's old salt mine. How the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up. The Imperial Road, also called the Via Imperii. The Imperial Road links Venice in the south with Stettin on the Baltic Sea in the north. It passes through Verona, Innsbruck, Nuremberg, and many other cities along the way. It also brings thousands of travelers to Tassing and Kearsarge every year. Wow. We're learning so much! All this education. Andreas the Educated over here, along with our adventures. Let's see. This way leads us back to the church in Rutgers. Ah, no! Okay, Amelie. Pale horse, still on the floor! Okay. Hello? Are you alright in there? Matins, the pale horse, death! Matins, monastic hour corresponding to 2 a.m. is used for the night prayer. Okay. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now?
Yes, you are with us, and this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she all right? She is, yes. Sister Amelie is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing in there? Does she live in the church? Yeah, she lives in there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you come to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Her cell? She is an anchoress, a religious hermit, so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and a religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tassing, or was she a nun at Kearsarge? Neither. She came here from a Benedictine abbey in Lower Bavaria, after it burned down. I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I write down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Kearsarge could read. Even poor Brother Volkbert. Volkbert, that dork. Look at him.
Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now.
Ooh. Change the script. Now we know what she is. Of course, sister. Is that the cut I want to use for Thomas? Hard to say. Ooh, let's use some of our medical background. It sounds like she is in a great deal of pain. Let's see. Let me continue experimenting with Thomas's voice. Let me see if I can land on something more, pastory. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, father. Ah, yes! You know what, I like the idea of him being very theatrical. We'll go with that. We'll make him a theatrical guy. A little campy, maybe. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. What's that down here? Oh, and we probably have some new entry in our people. Yes. Sister Amelie of Volklingen. Sister Amelie is a mystic and anchoress who lives in a sealed cell next to the Tassing town church. She came to Tassing after her abbey in Lower Bavaria burned down. Kind of a concerning thing. Franz Bauer's house. Got some piggies. Ooh. These wood carvings are quite curious. There we go. Attilia's home is currently locked. Probably some pagan idols, I would guess. Johann Bauer farm. Let's see. Bauer house. Johann's family keeps beehives for the honey and wax. Town Commons from the Gertner farm. I was walking backwards for a second there. I saw that. Andreas Schmidt's smithy is so much smaller than the one he used at the Abbey. There's old Andreas. You also had lunch with him. Head to Central Town. Ooh, little pretzel sign. Got a bakery over here. North Town. Steinauer House. Schlo! Another kitty cat. Come here, my dear companion, with your strange nose. So that's back to the church. We will continue exploring the town. We are urbanite. More ruins. I wonder if they're from the old Roman colony. Yeah, some big old rocks sticking out. Stoltz house. Tassing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Alright, so I think that's all there is to see right now. Do another pass in the commons. Whee! Zimmerman House. Over this way. Franz Bauer. Kemperin. The other end of the church in Druckers. Just from town. Mill. Yeah, I think we're ready to head back to the Gertner farm and finally sleep. Maybe we'll have a funny dream. Like how we started the game. Gertner farm! The mauled off piggies with their tusks. Ah, feels like home. It's nice to be back. Man, haven't seen anyone forever. This old man just sleeping in his chair and his... Nice. What a lovely little funny rose. They got their beds. Watch him sleep for a while. I should really clean this up. Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron, and Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. It's getting late. I should get some rest. But at last to go to sleep. Yay, I get my own funny sleep attire. Wee matins, lords and pride. Time to work. Time to get back to work. Ah, some water's leaking in. Great. Lovely. Morning, everybody. Shh. It's all right, Ursula. Good morning. Do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little crying won't hurt her. Besides, I think we've gotten almost all the leaks now. Ursula's my first child, and she's been a handful, but I think I have the hang of it now. Big Jorg has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Ava when she was a baby. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. Yeah, let's continue establishing our background. We have a family! I have 2 older brothers, both married, so there are plenty of nieces and nephews for me to play uncle to. I appreciate the offer. You'll make a fine husband someday, Andreas. Oh, hey, Ava. You ever need some Andreas? You can come get Andreas the, Andreas the Casanova! When will this storm let up? It's been going all morning. Hey, Big Jorg called it. It did storm. Peter and Jorg are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Oh my, is the farm in danger? There's always danger with this much rain, but we've lived through worse. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it. You must have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Woo! Lightning! Oh, I have some food for you. Hell yeah, I love food. Thanks, baby. Here. Sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. Didn't Otto ask me to say hello? He's probably courting her. Then be a good friend to him and just tell her. So what? They're not married, are they? Neither are you. Yet. I won't test the waters. Incredibly tempting. She is a fetching lady. But Otto is my pal. I won't do that to him. You can get in the cuck chair. Or maybe it'll be me in the cuck chair. Andreas the No, we're not Andreas the cuck. No, not happening. Alright. They'd probably be happy together. Thank you. Otto wanted me to say hello, by the way. Oh, he did! Good, thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry. Thanks. You too. Good luck. Be good, Ursula. Ursula, what, Milky? I faded into nothing! Whoa! Andreas. Are you doing all right, Peter? No, I'm not. Some of our sheep escaped, and I'd rather not spend my morning fixing this damned wall for the 3rd time this year. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people. Oh, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's just how rain works. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. Stormy morning. We've got quite the flood. Yeah, can't go this way. Keep working on it, Big Jorg. You fucking massive slug. Jesus. Off to the town commons. Hard at work, Andreas? Hello, Andreas. Good morning, Andreas. So, Otto and Ava, huh? Yes. What about them? How's their courtship developing? Doing fine, you think? I'm not a gossip, Andreas. Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I'm only trying to understand how things stand. Did he really?
Or did you just assume that part on your own? You started picking up poor habits during your time in Tassing, Andreas. It can't be the gardeners. Peter is stern. Maybe the monks talk too much. Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being a bit too slow about it.
Oh?
He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other. Seems to me if you found the right person, you should go for it. It's what I would do.
What stopped you?
Well, that's, personal.
You can trust me, Andreas. Aren't we friends?
That's what the gossipers always say. But we are friends. I can't deny that. I, do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing.
Worry not. It could happen at any moment, Andreas.
One hopes so. Now, I must get back to work, Andreas. Enough talk.
Until later. Big ol' flood blocking this passageway, so we are going this way. Sweet. Oh, I saw some ducks. Okay, we got the Alban Bakery. Ulrich! Oh, Ulrich!
God be with you, Andreas. Seems like we have a good spring storm, though I hope it lets up soon.
Good morning. I'm sure it will let up soon.
As God wills it.
Ulrich, I paid Gret for last week's pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it. Gret? Well, she looks friendly.
It's no trouble at all. Please say hello to Lucky for me.
And Lucky, the bald guy. Of course. Now I'm off to home and then to the Pfeiffers. Good morning, Aunt Agnes. What's going on at the Pfeiffers? Helena has about a month to go before her child is due. She looks nice. Her last one was hard. He didn't make it, God rest his soul. I just want to give her the best chance she can have.
It is in God's hands. Trust in Providence.
Always, Ulrich, but I'll do what I can to help. Why make the Lord do all the work? I must be off now. Good day to you both, and Andreas, stay out of the rain. Tell Helena I will pray for her health. She will appreciate that, Andreas. Thank you. Until later. Until later, Agnes. Ulrich's got a mean mug. Look at him. Oh, we got some new people entries. So we got Gret Albanen, wife of Ulrich and mother of Anna. Gret assists her husband in the town bakery. Ulrich Alban, town baker, husband to Gret and father to Anna, known for his piety. He's got an intense look about him, huh? What's inside? This place sure is nice. Anna! Babu! Hi! Gret! Andreas! Such a pleasure to see you. And looking so handsome as always. Back for more of my rye? Dear Gret, you know I can't stay away from your rye. Andreas! I was passing by and thought I should say hello. Now I must say goodbye. Aren't you a good man? Well, you're always welcome here, Andreas. And always welcome to my rye. Be well. Until later, Gret. Bread. Look at this guy. He's got such an intense scowl to him.
God bless you, Andreas. Yeah.
He looks like a friggin' Yeah, he's got a blade to him. I know about it. Somewhere he's got a blade on him. He's an assassin. Headed to Northtown. There's the ruins. Stoltz House is locked. Woundwort's here. Nothing to be seen here currently. Back into Central Town. The Steinauer House. Pot of something's cooking away. Oh, it doesn't look like anyone's home. Well, don't mind if I do. No. Tempting as it would be. Schlau, you're still out here, Schlau. Call me on my mein Fräulein. Mein Katzenfreundin. Alright, so head to the church. Dum diddly dum diddly dum dum dum. Hey, what are you doing? Looks like some people working in the fields over near the mill. But first, look at these guys.
Father, I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at.
I understand. But if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard.
Of course, Father. They're going to be dug back up again anyway.
Yes, yes. But why disturb them unnecessarily?
It's your church, Father. But you can't put this off forever. The foundation is going to crack.
I understand. Perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries. Thank you, Lucky. Good day, Master Mailer. Good day, Father Thomas. Is everything all right with the church? Oh, yes. Lucky was again reminding me of the dangerous severe rainfall composed to the foundation. Yes, God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. It will be taken care of. God be with you, Andreas. And with you, Father Thomas, until later. Look at these footprints. Not to the mill, though. Got that funny old dog, Staub. Staub, you narrow son bitch. We could be pals. We can hear the creaking and groaning of the great mill. It's a moving. Cool. Anyone by the Roman ruins? Any funny fellas? Do. Alright. Well, I'm not as concerned with being late. We didn't wake up too late, right? Let's see the outer farms. Over here. Nothing to be seen currently. You can see the storm clouds have gathered. The distant habitations. Head to Franz Bauer. Franz Bauer house. Doesn't seem that everybody's working right now in the storm. Attilia. Pleasant place. Things are cooking. Some pictures on the wall. Hey, Attilia.
You want something?
Maybe. Maybe I do. No. Oh, no. The older the berry, the sweeter the juice. I should be shot for that one. Go on, Bauer. Bees are active. Floods preventing any further access. Dum-de-dee-dee-dum-de-dee-dum. Well, time to head back over to the Abbey. Although maybe we detour to the forest. So much to be seen. Ah, we have Smokey and Václav. Smokey.
Oh, Master Mailer.
Yes.
We met once before, I think. You were drawing something. By the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam. But people call me Smokey.
You're the charcoal burner.
Yes. I have to stay out here in the forest, near the kiln. Is there anything I can do for you?
Just admiring your home. Out here among the trees. Seems like a good life.
The charcoal fires tend to mask the view a bit, but otherwise, it's not too bad. Was there something you needed?
No, just being friendly.
Oh, of course. Good to see you. Until next time, Master Mailer.
Until then, we have Václav. Oh, hello. Hello, you're not local, are you? I can tell because I'm a racist. No, well, kind of. Sign of the times.
No. I'm staying in Tassing only briefly.
Is Smokey a friend of yours?
No.
I mean, I didn't know him before coming to Tassing, but he's let me stay with him, so yes, I suppose he is. People don't much like Romani. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying on the edge of town. Always like leaning into our background traits when picking a response. Not me. There is incredible diversity in nature. I find it awe-inspiring. Variation comes with dangers, too. I haven't seen you too often. Do you live here? I'm only visiting Tassing as well. My name is Andreas. Andreas Mailer. Oh, you're the artist staying up at the Abbey. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassing don't come down here to talk. Right. I'm Václav, traveling tinker. I travel from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. What brought you to Tassing, Václav? Well, I actually came to visit Kirsar's library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. It's a great shame that Kirsar hides its books away from the town. Everyone should have access to knowledge. We are alike in that regard, Master Mailer. What were you looking for? Well, I explained I was looking for a text about the elements. If they're primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. That's a fascinating idea. Not only that, but it explains the presence of the angels and demons before the creation of the world. Of the 5 elements, angels are fire and air, and demons water and earth. And the world was ether before the Lord formed it. That's why Satan appeared as a snake to Eve. Snakes can only dwell in deep caves and pools. Yeah, we're continuing our streak of being more of an outsider. Literally as we're wandering in the forest instead of going to work. But yeah, I think Václav's got some interesting ideas. I think it'll really, pique our interest as a personal occultist. I'd never considered it that way before. You might be onto something. I did not expect such open dialogue with you, Master Mailer. Few men with your stature would entertain such ideas with someone like me. Anyway, I should get back to work. Until later, Václav. Good talk, good talk. Probably have some new people entries. Yep, we do. Adam Smoky Kohler. Charcoal burner for Tassing and Kearsarge. Smoky lives in the woods between the town and the abbey. Whoops. We had Vakslav. Vakslav, family name unknown. A Romani traveler who has been staying in the woods with Smoky for a few weeks. He helps Smoky with the charcoal burning and does odd jobs for the townfolk. Cool guy. Got quite the schmolder to him. See if anything's changed with the shrine to Satya. Nothing. Nothing too much of note, I would say. Head down to the waterfall. Oh! Old Otto!
Good to see you, Andreas.
Is that an entry in our people? Looks like it. Old Otto Zimmerman. Carpenter and father of Otto. Suffered a stroke several years ago, so his son has taken over much of their business. Lives next to the town commons. Ah, yeah, you can see the droop on his face. Rough. This way to the old salt mine. See if there's anything of note here. Nothing but a funny little bunny hiding away. Oh god, lightning! Let's avoid getting struck by lightning. That would be bad, I don't think. Over to the meadow. Here's Till.
Hello there, Master Mailer.
Hello, Till.
Bumped into any ghosts lately?
No, not since we last spoke.
Good, good. Have you ever seen a nicer view? Don't get sights like this in the cities, I expect.
I can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no.
Oh yes, Tassing is full of them. Quite the marvels they are. I don't pay much mind to the writing on them, as I can't read Latin myself. But you might enjoy giving them a look. If you do, you have to tell me if they match the old legends I read about.
What sort of old legends?
Well, when Father Matthias was abbot, he would let me borrow books from the abbey's library. I think I read through half of that library before Father Garno became abbot.
Oh, look at that! Script changes again, he's more of a scholarly type. Bit unexpected there.
For a man covered in pigeon shit. He and Father Thomas are strict about which books should be read now.
There's old Father Thomas.
Books should glorify God, they say, not discuss the old pagan ways. Still, the accounts of the Romans and Tassing are my favorite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight Gaius Metellus defeated the, Ray-2, I think it was. Heavy snowfall had him caught in this very valley. Barbarians on all sides. But me sent a wolf to the night.
Oh, Mars! Mars, the Roman god of war and agriculture. Mars represented civilization and peace through military might. Powerful.
Instead of killing the beast, Gaius followed it to a magical, spring with trees covered in all sorts of fruit.
Wow, this script is wild. The R's look so much like Z's, and that... Yeah, those S's barely look like S's.
Mars provided the wolf and the spring, and Gaius Metellus founded Tassing after defeating the barbarians to honor Mars. That's where all this came from.
That sounds a lot like the story Brother Matthew told me about St. Moritz. Without the Roman gods, of course.
I haven't thought of that. Both were snowed into this valley, weren't they? And saved near a spring.
I wonder if it's the same story.
Oh, I don't know about all that, Master Mailer. A lot of stories get mixed up over the years. Might be all fable, but I enjoy the story all the same. It's nice to feel you're connected to those who came before you, even if it's only by the land you live on.
Books connect us to the pasts we could hardly imagine existed.
Well said. It's been good chatting with you, Master Mailer, but I'd better get back to work. You let me know if you find any particularly good books in that library, all right?
Lovely water. Drinking some water. I will. Until later, Till. Moo, distant cow go moo. We're almost back at the Abbey. Martin, look at this troll. This utter goblin. Hey, Martin. Get a friendly greeting from Martin. I invited him to supper, but I told him yeah, we are not even close to getting that. Jeez. Hey, shit, Andreas! Ah, chew! What a dick. I should get to the scriptorium. Gerno will give me an earful if I'm late again. What's new? There's old Mikla. God be with you, Andreas. Are you still preparing to leave, even with all this weather? Even with this weather? The weather is unfortunate, but the Baron's wife, Lady Solomea, will be arriving today. Damn! Yeah, okay. Get it, Lorenz? My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives. How long have they been married? 7 years now. She's a fine woman, a true lady. I was hoping to bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves. I'm sure he would appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. He was glad you were willing to debate him at supper, even though he's sure the abbot will hold it against you. Well, Luther's work is worth debating, regardless of what the abbot thinks. My lord certainly agrees, but he hasn't found many people who will share that opinion in Tyrol or Bavaria. Tyrol, a country in the Duchy. I just said Archduchy. That's oh my god, I'm going to say it again. Let me slow down. A country in the Archduchy of Austria, in the Holy Roman Empire. It sits south of Bavaria, east of the Swiss Confederacy, and north of the Republic of Venice. There we go. Oh! Let's see. Earn Lorenz Rothvogel's favor. So we lost some points for complaining about being late to the Abbey. But we got a point by expressing our fascination at Luther's ideals. But then we lost a point because we cautioned Lorenz to be discreet about occultism. But we addressed him respectfully, which got us a point. We tried to turn down his supper invitation, which lost us a point. But we got big points by engaging Lorenz in debate at dinner. Would it be fair to say that I have found the Baron's favor? It would. My lord bade me give you a token of his friendship in his absence. He says it's a small thing compared to future commissions, but he hopes that you will wear it with pride. Whoa, look at this cool thing. What an extraordinary pin. Please thank the Baron for me. In fact, I'll wear it right now. Many thanks. Cool thing. We got like a little cool pin, a brooch thing. Where has your master gone then? He went for a walk early in the morning. He didn't say when he'd be back. That seems odd, given the weather.
Not for him. My lord enjoys hiking in all sorts of weather. A little rain never bothered him. I can sympathize. We Swabians enjoy a good walk through nature, even in such conditions.
Well, I apologize for taking up so much of your time. Good luck, Godspeed. Or, good luck, good speed, and I hope you can keep dry. I haven't heard good speed. I've heard Godspeed, but not good speed.
It's no trouble, and many thanks. Until next time, Andreas. Oh, one thing before you go. Did you see a short, surly-looking young man in a hat on your way up this morning?
Ah, that can only be Martin Bauer.
That little dick.
I might have gone with sullen or whiny, but yes, that's him. He ran past me in the meadow as I was walking up the hill. He was in quite a hurry.
That would explain my lord's missing rings.
What rings are these?
1 gold, 1 silver, a handful of golden, and a book the Baron was planning to give to the Abbey.
Well, jeez, golden. Gold coins used as currency throughout the Holy Roman Empire. Though different standards exist for the golden in different regions, it is generally equivalent to the Florentine florin.
Man.
A book? Historia Tassing?
I believe so, yes. Robbed in the night. I went to pack the Baron's things and they were missing.
Do we want to be accusatory towards this guy who has been nothing but a dick to me? And probably yeah, why not? The boy is a known thief. It wouldn't surprise me if he's responsible for the missing rings.
That would explain it, then. Regrettably, he had ample opportunity for his theft. Yesterday, I caught the boy with the hat, Martin, I suppose, peering in through the windows. I could have admonished him at the time, but, well, he seemed harmless.
That's a shame. I hope the Baron won't be put out.
My lord is a man of some means. He won't miss the gold or the rings. I do think he will be upset about the book. He was quite excited for the abbot to see it. In any case, I must finish preparing the horses. It was good talking to you, Andreas.
Of course. I hope this rain lets up for you soon.
God willing. Until next time.
Until then.
Jeez. Old Lorenz getting his ass robbed. This direction of the abbot house still locked. We can head into the guest house. Soup cooks away. Alright. Heading up to the upper abbey. Looks like the shrine is open. So that door was open.
Brother Matthew maintains the shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims.
I don't quite remember the doors being this wide open, but whatever. Convent garden, we can go visit some nuns. Ladies! It doesn't really look like anybody's around. Other than good pal Mousefanger. Good kitty. A little aquarium here. Locked to me. Alright, well, let's make our way to the scriptorium. We have taken enough time, haven't we? We can go through the cloister. Even this old place, with all its stone construction, has some leaks in the storm. Suppose that's not too surprising, given the era. Well, let's see if we can catch sight of any of the monks currently active. Anyone in the garden? God, it really is a big-ass garden. Ooh, one place I do want to check today. Take a look at the cemetery. The abattoir. No piggers.
Oh, yeah, looked a little off. Brother Gerhard's grave was disturbed recently. Ferenc must have buried something here. I need to dig up this grave if I want to know what he was up to. I highly doubt I will get permission to dig up the grave, but I will get in super trouble if I do it anyway. We can always rely on Volkmark or Otto. Volkmark will probably help, but he's one of the monks, he'll probably get in trouble. Maybe Otto. But I bet Otto would help me if I asked. To the cloister again. Anybody in the kitchen? Man, not seeing anyone around. Cellar? Is everyone in the church? Could be in the refectory as well. Hello? No one in the refectory? It's so lonely. Where is everybody? Sleeping in the dormitory? No? Praying in the church? Singing, dude? Not even singing, dude? What, is everyone gone? Man. No friggin' clue where anybody is. Alright, scriptorium it is. Don't see Piero. Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the abbey is soaked, and there's not a drop of rain in here. Good thing the abbot had Otto replace the roofs to the scriptorium and library last month. Yeah, with the calefactory next door, we can stay warm while everyone else is cold and wet. Calefactory. A communal warming room in monasteries. Calefactories are usually attached to the cloister, but in Kearsarge is part of the old abbey, and therefore connected to the old scriptorium. It keeps the monks warm and the library dry.
Instead of bragging about our good fortune, you should think about your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety.
Brother Adok, aren't you happy that the books are safe?
Brother Guy's mirth at the misfortunes of our brethren has quenched the flame of joy in my heart.
Screw Guy. Huh. We have the grumpy old monk, but where's the nice one? Brother Piero, haven't you seen him yet today?
I did, before Brother Guy arrived. Brother Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago.
What? Why is Matthew ringing the bell? It can't be terse already.
Pray it stops soon. Such a cacophony is an assault on my frail ears.
It's not stopping. I suppose that means we're being summoned to the chapter house.
God, give me the strength to enjoy the rain.
It's 50 feet, old man. You'll live.
God, give me the strength to endure this man.
It's still not stopping. What's going on? This can't all be because of the storm. I should see what's the matter. Well, I think with that, we're gonna leave things here. A bit of a mystery as the church bell rings. If you enjoyed, leave a like. Consider subscribing. Maybe leaving a comment. Let me know what you thought. And next time... Oop. Hooray! The chiming stopped. We can get back to work. Now, next time we'll figure out why the bell rang at all. See you all then.